Hare Krishna. Welcome back to our regular Bhagavad Gita Sloka class. It's been a while because of the time change and the new year. We lost a bit of association, bit of rhythm. So we will start from today and gradually build up an audience as well and participants as well. So what we'll do is, as promised, we will practice these slokas, and also, if time permits, we'll also do a little bit of the meaning. But for now, let's get very quickly. We'll do in a cycle uh, and turn by turn. 1.1. Roja Mataji, you can unmute everybody, please, and then we'll just go very quickly. Dhritarashtra Uvacha.
From the first one?
1.1. Yeah, I will just turn up my light a little bit more so that I can. Yeah, 1.1. So what we'll do is 1.1, 2.7, like that.
Should we start?
Yes.
Okay. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetaayujutsavaha Mamakah Pandavasyaiva Kimakurvata Sanjaya.
Hare Krishna, thank you. I will do 2.7. Karpanne doso pahata subhava prichami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yatsar yasa nishchitam bruhi tanme sisyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. Actually, because of the time limit, what we'll do is we'll do a quick meaning as well. So we'll go back to 1.1. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmachetra. You can try Raja Mataji, and then I can help if you get stuck. What does it mean? The sloka itself.
The shloka's meaning?
Yeah.
This shloka was just trying to say Dhritarashtra was asking Sanjaya on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, how are my son and Pandu's sons doing over there? What are they doing? And he's trying to figure out the circumstances of the battlefield, what's happening currently. Yeah.
Correct. So that's the direct question, what's happening? And he's worried because they are in the battlefield, Dharma Kshetra, because it's a place of pilgrimage. And the Kauravas are adharmic. So he's worried that the place itself may affect them and they may change their mind and negotiate rather than fighting. And also another significance is Mamaka, my sons, and Pandavas. He's distinguishing, he's discriminating because they are his own brother's sons. They're not far off relative or enemies, but he's discriminating. So there's 2 points. There's many points, but we can just do these 2 points. Remember, the second one is Karpanya, the 2.7. The meaning is Karpanya doso pahata sobhava. Because of my miserly weakness, because of my swabhava, my weak swabhava, prichami tvam dharma sammudha cheta. You tell me because I'm confused of my dharma, my duty. He lost his composure and he's asking Krishna to guide him. Yatsariyasya nishchit. Whatever is good for me, whatever is right for me, please tell me. Nishchit, with certainty, because Shishasteham Sadhi, because I have become your disciple. So he's accepting Krishna as a guru. And that's why he's asking Krishna to guide him. So it's importance of guru in our life. So that's the main theme of that, or the meaning of the sloka. Parvati Mataji, 2.12, 2.12 you might not have practiced much. You can do 2.13. Let me do the 2.12 because we did that one last. Na toiva ham jatu nasam natam neve janadhipa na chaiva na bhavisema sarve vayam mataha param. This one, nateva ham jatu nasam natam neme janadhipa. There's 4 things. Nateva ham jatu nasam. No, when you were not there, when I was not there, that was not such a time. There was no time when I was not there and when you were not there. Nateva ham Natam Neme Janadipa, these kings and all these fighters in the battlefield, there was no time. That means I was there always, you were there, and all these associates, they always been there. Nachaiva na Maha, not in the past, not in the future, not at the present. There is no time. Sarve Vayam Matah Param. I'm always there. I've always been there. I'll always be there. And I had always been there. I'm there. I will be there. So it's all three tenses. So this is the eternal nature of Krishna. And also it tells us a little bit of our life as well, because we think that it's only our life. This is my life. This is the one life, just this life only. एक बार जीना है, एक बार जीना है. This is just a once lifetime, once lifetime. People say all these things, phrases, but this is eternal. Soul is eternal and travels through different bodies. This sloka shows the continuity of our bodies, and then Krishna has always been there, and he will always be there. So that is the meaning of this sloka. And Parvati Mataji 2.13, Dehino ismin yatha dehe, please.
Hare Krishna. Dehinosmina tatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhiras tatra namoyeti. This means like our body changeable, like from childhood to like old age, something like that. Same way our soul also transfer from one body to another body.
Mataji, thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Soul is eternal. So soul never changes. It's the same soul, but the same soul travels from three stages. It's mentioned in this sloka. Kaumaram, Yauvanam, Jara. Kaumaram is the very young age. Yauvanam is the middle age, Yuva Avastha, and then Jara is the old age. So the same soul, it's not changing. Soul is not changing, but body is always changing. And people who are wise, dhiras tatra, means wise people who are dhir, or who are stable, they are not bewildered. No muyatis, they are not bewildered when the same soul goes into another body after this body, at the end of this body. So it's a continuous process from Yauvan, from the Komar, Yauvan, Jara, and then to somewhere else. So it's a continuous process. So this is what this sloka is saying. Back to Raja Mataji. So Matra Sparsastu Kaunteya, please, 2.14.
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखदा आगमपायिनो नित्यस्तांस्तितिक्षस्व भारत. This shloka is saying the dukkha and sukha, they come and go all the time. Sometimes they'll be with us, sometimes they'll go. And just as like the seasons keep on changing, the whatever things that we see from our senses, they also keep on changing. So nothing is stable, nothing is true. Since our thoughts are keep on changing, what we see impacts what we are thinking about. So our indriyas, they might not take the right thing at the right time. So because of this, our we should not be how can I explain this? We should that should not be impacting us.
Should not be affected by those, because
Yeah,
sukha
we
and
should
dukkha,
not be
they're
affected.
dualities. So this one talks about the dualities: sukha, dukkha, wealth, poverty, happiness, sadness, man, samman, like respect, disrespect. So all these dualities. So this is one of the main shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, which teaches us to be stable. Because if something good happens, yay, hooray! And then something, a little thing happens, ooh. So it says, do not do this, be stable, because these are matra sparsastha, because these are just the sense perceptions, right? So these are not the permanent things, and they come and they go, like the season. Matra Sparshastu Kaunte is because of the material sense, because we are just feeling with the senses, right? These are not eternal, it's not part of the soul, or they are not part of these what you can call, they're not satya. They're not satya like asatya, the temporary things, like rather than satya asatya, permanent and temporary. So these are temporary things. Shita, Ushna. Shita is cold, Ushna is hot, like hot and cold weather. Agama, Apaino. They come, they go. Agama, Apaino, Nityas, always. Like all the time, Nityas. Tamsti tichasya varata. Tamsti tichasya is, what do we need to do? Tolerate them, right? There's not much we can do. What can we do by worrying? Just tolerate them. So that's what it says. So very nice. Thank you. I'll do the 2.20. Najayate mriyate. Parvati Mataji, you want to do? Very nice sloka. Very nice. You can sing in a very tune. I love this one because it's got a different meter.
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यशाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, this means like our body can die, but soul can't die. Always is there. That is a main thing.
Yeah, correct. Does not die. No jayate, no mriyate. Never was born and never will die. Kadachin, never ever. Kadachin, at any time. Na bhutva bhavita va bhuya. These again three tenses. Bhutva bhavita na bhuya. It's in Sanskrit. No, it was not being, haven't been there, and will not be there. It's like that. So it's in the three tenses. Ajo nitya shashwat. Shashwat is the truth, eternal, shashwat. Purano is very old. Ajo nitya shashwatayam purano nahanne te hanne mane sari. Nahanne te hanne mane sariri. When the body dies, it will not be destroyed. When the body goes away, it will not be destroyed. It's talking about, so it's very closely related to 2.13, this sloka. So now let's do a couple more because I've got this Gaur Purnima program. So let's do maybe 2 or 3 more. 2.23. I will do 2.23. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka, na chainam kledayantyapo, na shoshayeti maruta. This one links to the other sloka 2.20, but it gives a bit more details. Nainam chindanti shastrani. Chindanti shastrani. Shastra cannot cut it. Astra shastra cannot cut. Nainam dahati pavaka. Pavaka is fire. Dahati is burn. It will not, fire will not burn. Nachainam kledayanti. Kledayanti is water, will not wet it. And naso shayati maruta. Maruta is wind, hava. So we have to try to learn this sloka. The Sanskrit is amazing. I just regret that. Why didn't I learn Sanskrit before? Because when we learn Sanskrit, there's 4 distinct here. Chindanti, shastrani. Shastrani is, what's the shastra? Like a tarwar or something to cut. Chindanti. Dahati pavaka. Pavaka is fire. Dahati is dahan, we say dahan. So it makes so much sense. And nachainam kledayanti apo. Kledayanti apo. Kledayanti is to make it wet. And Maruta, I had sort of known Marut, Hanumanji, Maruti Nandan, something like that. So the hava, or the air, or wind, and Nasor Sayati is not soaked or dried. So that is the nature of the soul. Okay, it cannot be destroyed. It will there be, and it will be there all the time, eternally. So let's do maybe 2 more quickly. 2.40 goes to Roja Mataji. Neha Vikramana Sasti.
नेहा विक्रमणा सुस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. I'm not very sure about the meaning for this
Yeah,
shloka.
well, let's break it down into Sanskrit. Sanskrit. Neha
Yeah.
Vikram, because this one links to other things Krishna is saying, because we're jumping
Yeah.
slokas. That's why
Yeah.
it's sort of not making sense. Because Krishna mentions of all the other yogas. Neha Vikram. That means this yoga. Now he is saying this yoga, what we're doing, this is the Bhakti yoga he's referring. Neha Vikrama Nas Asti. Okay, it will not be destroyed. This bhakti yoga, what we're doing, it will not be destroyed. Whatever we get to, whatever we learn, this will stay with us. And in our, if we get a next life, we start from there. If we complete this cycle, then we don't have to get come back here to complete the moksha. So whatever, and then partevayo no vidyate. So it's a little bit complicated. Partevayo no vidyate. Vidyate is existing. Pratyavayu is becoming less. So it will not diminish and it will also not be nas, destroyed. So whatever achievement we get, like in the material world, we study and become an engineer and all these achievements. Next birth, we have to start from zero. Prep again, before prep, all these kinders, upper KG, lower KG. But in Bhakti Yoga, in this path of yoga, whatever we achieve, we start from there. Swalpamapasya. Swalpa is little bit. Alpasya. Swalpamapasya. Dharmasya. Little bit of progress in this path of dharma. Trayate mahato bhayat. Trayate is it will protect us. Mahato is big. Bhayat is big fear. Big fear, it will protect us from me. What is the biggest fear? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Birth again, to suffer in this world. Mrityu is death is always fearful. Jara, old age is also fearful because we get so many problems. And anyone who is visiting age care, you can in hospital, you can see our experience. Our parents are also getting old, so we can experience how troublesome, how difficult the old age is. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Disease also. Disease also very problem. So we're always fearful of getting any disease. Okay, so let's do one more very quick one, and then which is relevant to today's session actually. Bhoga 2.44. Bhoga Ishorya Prasatanam Taya Pahirata Chetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Samadho Navidiyati. Bhoga Ishorya Prasatanam. If we get attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya and enjoying material things and Aishwarya, all these opulences of money and fame and whatnot, position, power, then what happens? Taya pahirta, taya apahirta chetasam. Our chetana will be stolen. Okay, our intelligence will be stolen, means it goes somewhere else. Whoever is attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya, their intelligence will be stolen in a way. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Vyavasayatmika is in one pointed focus. Vyavasay. We say Vyavasay is business. This business of focusing on one, on the Lord, on the Bhakti Yoga, on this path. Why did we come here? What is our purpose in life? We don't want to come here again, understanding who I am, what is this material world, what is nature, who is God. All these questions, they will not come to the person who is attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya. Samadhau na vidiyate. Na vidyate means this will not occur. This will not happen. Samadhau, determination, devotional service will not happen. So this is the fitting sloka for today. So after a break, we get attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya. So in summary, we should not be doing that, and we should gradually focus our mind, Vyavasayatmika buddhi, on what is the purpose of our life, how not to come into this material world, how to go to the spiritual world where there's a lot more enjoyment, and learn more about the spiritual world, learn about the Nam, Rup, Guna, and Lila of Lord, so that we get more knowledge and we get more attracted to the spiritual world than in the material world. Because in the sloka 5.2 9.25, we will learn what happens to us if we get too much attached to this material world. Okay, well, where we will go. Obviously, if we get attached to this material world, we are not going up. Even we Swarga is not. We are not going there. We're not going to Mahesh Tham. There's another sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll cover that in the next week. I'll give a little bit of Srimad Bhagavatam as well, so we can appreciate about different lokas. Okay, that sloka says, what does it say? गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते missed a little bit, but I'll just say the first line only. Devi Mahesa Goloka Namni Nijadhamni. There is a lok called Golok Vrindavan, which is Nijadham, Krishna's own dham. Goloka Namni Nijadhamni Tale Chatasya. Below that, Devi Mahesa Haridham Sute Sute. Devi lok is this lok. We'll talk about that. Devi lok. Devi Mahesh lok is Shivaji's lok. Kailash lok. Devi Mahesh Haridham. Haridham is Narayan's dham. Narayan and Lakshmi's dham. Devi Mahesh Harid. Devi Mahesh Haridham. Start again. गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु. We'll cover the second line in the next chapter because we have to close now. 8:31. So let me share that link for that next class in the group. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Roja Pasil.
Thank you. Thank you
Did
for
I
joining.
see, like, I saw Roja in the with Achal Basil in some bhajana? Is that correct?
His sister.
Oh yeah.
My sister.
I saw in a Facebook, and I
Yes.
see your face, and I remember where I see this person, and suddenly I remember Rosa Basil with this
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita class.
She comes from the spiritual family. Our father was here, and we used to do Bhajan Kirtan together. We go to Nepali school, and they were little. Achal and Rosa, they were little kids. And
Like a sister, Basil, same.
Correct.
Yes, my sister.
Two
One
sisters.
sister.
And she's doing amazing. She's
Your one sister.
One sister.
made us all proud.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I saw you in the
Rosa
Facebook.
will do that as well. I'm proud of you as well. Rosa,
Yeah,
nothing less. You know, you are also same. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me close this Zoom. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.